the new political coalition party, the African Democratic Congress, may be losing momentum as reports indicate that former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has rejected calls from southern Nigerian political leaders urging him to step down in favor of a southern presidential candidate ahead of the 2027 general election. Well, according to Business Day, Atiku is insisting on his constitutional right to contest and is calling for open, transparent primaries, emphasizing that zoning should not override merit or competence. His stance has reportedly caused tension within the coalition, especially with the Obedient movement, which supports Peter Obi as the sole acceptable candidate, threatening to withdraw if Atiku continues his bid. Meanwhile, Atiku has denied reports of any meeting where he was pressured to step down, calling such claims fabricated propaganda from the APC aimed at dividing the opposition. He described the reports as false and as diversionary tactic meant to undermine the coalition's unity and momentum following the formation of the African Democratic Congress as the coalition's political vehicle. Atiku reaffirmed that no propaganda would weaken the coalition's resolve. Well, in another development, Daniel Bwala, a special advisor to President Tinubu, has predicted that the African Democratic Congress Party will collapse within 6 months. Bwala made the prediction during a live television interview, stating that the struggle over who will emerge as the party's flag bearer will fragment the coalition, making the 2027 election easier for Tinubu to win. Let's take a look.
All this fantasy of coalition, we all know that once there is a phenomenon like that, they are going to have a good 2 to 3 weeks of all these romanticizing of we have idea, we can do this. But one of them, his name is Dati, already sensed the danger that lurks ahead for them. And he said that the problem of this coalition will be who will be the presidential candidate, because right now, he said, I'm quoting him, everybody wants to become president. After 1 month, when they sit down, I am telling you, Shehu, on my own honor, in the next 6 months, that coalition team will not even be a conversation. They will be scattered. The Peter Obi now is a non-issue, it's a non-starter. Already he has considered his presidential ambition to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Now he has become a second fiddle, but he needs to fight for the vice presidential ticket with Rotimi Amechi. And from what we are hearing, they have in a bad way manner convinced him that he will be director general of the campaign to lead the movement, and that when they win election, Atiku will do 1 term and then Peter Obi will come back to become president. Badwe plus Badwe is equal to Badwe.
I knew one. Badwe plus Badwe is equal to Badwe. He was the same guy who said Kokorotonjefo.
Kokorotonjefo. It's not. Can you call? Please, with due respect.
Okay, go ahead.
Daniel Bwala never called it F4.
F4 is F4.
Kokorotonjefo. You know, a follower.
All right. But your thoughts on his comments there? I mean, also the fact that, we're getting these reports about Atiku wanting to, contest for the ticket as well.
With due respect, Daniel Bwala is my friend
Your
and
guy.
brother, my guy. But, we've not agreed on a lot lately.
Yes.
But with due respect, Daniel Bwala is 110% spot on.
All right.
Spot on.
Okay.
You can say he's speaking for the APC, but it is spot on. The only part I do not know in his analysis is the 6 months threshold. It could be earlier than that, it could be after 6 months. But it has started to happen. We had Professor here, and we're talking, and I asked a question. And we're all talking this morning, and we said based on idealism, it's about competence. But you and I know that competence does not run Nigeria. It's not because of competence.
Yes.
There's never been a day. Is it not in this country that they scrutinize people for a political party and they know they didn't have credentials, their credentials were murky, and they said, let's allow the person go? Yes. So it's not competence. If it was competence, you think the set of people running Nigeria will be running Nigeria, or have ever been leaders will be ever be leader in Nigeria? It's not about competence. It's about sentiments. And it's about selection. It's more even about financial power and ocracy. So it's never about competence. And realistically, the party already split down the middle. There are some people like Kenneth Okonkwo came out yesterday and said power should go to the north. But the question I would like to ask Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo is, the same person that campaigned for a southern presidency in the last election, in one breath, is now saying power should go back to the north. So you can see that some people have already pitched it. And let me also say one thing today. And it's funny that some people I disagree with today can bear me witness. And Mr. Wike will tell you from history. I disagree with him a lot, but he's going to tell you from history. Whenever they say, let's throw the field open, let the best man win, now lie. It's a ploy to favor a northern candidate. It's a ploy to favor Atiku Abubakar. Anytime they say, let's throw the field open, exactly what happened when a lot of people kept on pushing that the PDP should feel the zeitgeist and the pulse of the nation by allowing a southern candidate to emerge. Once they said, let's throw the gates open, and once they have said that today, let me predict a couple of things that will happen. The disagreement will snowball into something where Peter Obi might have to go and run on his own. He will split votes again, and it will lead to an easy emergence of President Tinubu. So if these political players are wise, they should be careful.
All right.
Because what happened in 2023 will easily happen in 2027 again.
All right. Well,
except God shows us he's God and is more powerful than us. And I leave that caveat.